between our relic hunts called metal detecting, kind of like 101. There's a lot of books out there. There's a lot of how-tos. There's a lot of videos. So if you like those, anyway, today is like read a site. And when you're out digging, you want to obviously look at high ground. I'm not going to show too much because people around here know landmarks and they'll key in on certain things. Next thing I know, I'll have somebody out here on my site or knocking on the landowner's door, and potentially everybody loses in that case. So watch what you do on video. So anyway, reading the site. Obviously, these are woods. There's not a lot you can tell in here except subtle little terrain, differences, high ground. Looking for trenches if you're in a Civil War area. Looking for old roadbeds, which there is one right behind me here, colonial roadbed that goes down to the river. So anyway, when you're out, you want to look at high ground first. Even if there's nothing on the maps, go to the high ground. If you were out camping, campaigning, or a homesteader, you're going to pick the highest ground around, and you're going to stake your roots right there because it's dry, runoff, all that stuff. There are occasions that I do find house sites in low areas, which I don't understand why, but they do happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you back to my metal detector, and I'm going to show you what you're looking for if you're just eyeballing a site, because this particular farm here, even though there's historical stuff around the area within a few miles, there is no documentation of any colonial house there. So anyway, I'm going to walk you to it. Okay, we're going to walk to it. I'm going to try not to show too much of the terrain here. So as we're walking, we're coming out of the woods into a field. Okay, so what I'm looking for right here, pottery, right there. It's just right there. And so you're looking for brick. I'm looking for brick. I'm looking for brick. I'm looking for pottery. I'm looking for, subtle changes in the terrain. Even the slightest little rise in my area could be a colonial home site. But as you can see, look at all the brick. The brick shards, just brick everywhere. There's just brick. Okay, look at all the brick. So when you start seeing this, slow down. Just slow down. Just take your time. Go over it real slow. Slow your speed down. Slow your thinking down. And dig every signal. Open the machine up. My Equinox, which is right here, I've got it wide open. I'm not holding back anything. More brick. Okay? So that's what you're looking for when you see it, regardless of what your maps say, regardless of what your research says. Slow down, dig, because obviously there was something here. I don't know if it was a house site, a mill site, a campsite. There was something in this field, in this area, and you can see how the ground rises up. Okay, so I'm on the down slope because gravity pulls everything down. The plows pull everything down. So this area has just been smeared for hundreds of years with farming activity and human activity, even though there was nothing on my map. The nearest house, well over a mile away of any documented house, from the Civil War era to some of my colonial maps, which are highly inaccurate as far as it can get you in the area, but zeroing in, highly inaccurate. So topo maps, nothing in here. Okay, so your research can lead you to a spot, but sometimes it's just that field that nobody's thinking about. They pass by every day, they drive by and go, oh, there's nothing out there. So they're looking for the signs, the highway markers. They're looking for the obvious that everybody that loves history knows about. So that's not where you want to go. You want to go to where people aren't going. Do your research. I've learned 21 years metal detecting in this area, following up behind guys like Bill Dancy, Dan Frezza, and there's a host of other phenomenal metal detectorists from my area that were before me, taught me some things. I've had the fortunate ability to talk to these guys, learn from these guys, read their history, read their research materials, to their secrets that they're giving away now that they're getting up in age and stuff like that. So anyway, take your time, be patient. And I know this is me rambling a little bit, but I'm telling you, as I'm walking right here, look at this tractor line. There's just brick everywhere. Okay, so I'm just going to grid. It may take me 6 months to get from here to up this hill. I don't know. It may take me a week to get up this hill and grid this whole area right here real slow, but it's going to be worth it. Some people just want to take off and oh, there's nothing here, you know, and they walk right over here and they just get a little bit of iron. They go, oh, forget it, I'm out, and they're gone. So be the person that slows down, and I promise you, regardless of your machine, you will find something. I promise you, you will find something. So there's a 101 tip for today. We learned the other day about not going on other people's properties and leaving your big iron out, not filling your holes, because I'm telling you, that landowner could have definitely booted me right off. So anyway, West Virginia, keep watching, hit the subscription button. Thank I was wondering when these were going to pop up. I did get into a pit. I didn't film it, but I pulled out oyster shells and brick. I got to come back with a bigger shovel and dig. But anyway, right here, look right here. Pipe stem. Look at that. There we go. Bam. No question, Colonial. Sitting on the surface. All right. All right, here's a nice little surface find. Little bottle piece. Look at that. Yeah, man.